Ahsoka's appearance in The Mandalorian was set to be the highlight of Mandalorian Season 2. Her appearance was major fan service that drove the plot forward while making us all mark out for seeing such a badass Jedi in live action. Well, report of a leak means that the Ahsoka spin-off show could act as the Rebels animated series sequel we've heard rumblings about but never received. Stay tuned because in today's video I'm talking about this leaked report that says the Ahsoka spin-off show will be using scripts that were written for the Rebels sequel series, what it means for the Ahsoka show, and the Rebels characters that could be coming to live action Star Wars. So let's get ready, shreddy, and go straight into today's video. Straight off the bat, let's just drop our appreciation down in the comments for Ahsoka's appearance in The Mandalorian Chapter 13, Season 2, Episode 5, The Jedi. That was the best Star Wars we'd seen since, well, the previous week of The Mandalorian, but it showed us a kick-ass Jedi in action, a Jedi that fans had craved to see in live action for absolute years, something that we never ever got in the sequel trilogy, that true badass Jedi that everyone loved. So if, like Shreddy, you thought this would be the peak of the Mandalorian season, then let me know down in the comments below. I mean, somehow Dave Filoni and Jon Favreau did manage to top this by giving us two other things that made me mark out like a little kid. Boba being a badass, Luke Skywalker being a badass. Yet again, these two geniuses giving us fans exactly what we've been craving to see for absolute years. But I'll fanboy about both of those appearances in separate videos, so make sure to hit the subscribe button to see them when they drop, as well as my other daily Star Wars videos and lore videos on this stacked, Star Wars packed YouTube channel, Star Wars Shreddy. If you're new here, then drop a hello there down in the comments below. Anyway, today I'm covering a report by Inverse that explains how the upcoming Ahsoka show is essentially being written as the sequel to Star Wars Rebels, meaning that we're going to get to see some familiar characters and a hunt for Thrawn. Okay, so the Inverse article reads, Rebels is the most underrated Star Wars show. It doesn't have the same bravado as the Clone Wars or the Mandalorian, but it's a gripping coming-of-age story in its own right. It also ties all sorts of loose ends together and canonizes the best villain from the Star Wars novels, Grand Admiral Thrawn. In recent months, long-standing rumours of a Rebels Season 5 or a sequel series have ran cold, leading one leaker to suggest the future of the series lies with the upcoming series Ahsoka. Here's why the finishing of Rebels' story in live action could make a whole lot of sense. YouTube channel Kessel Run Transmissions held a live stream on Sunday revealing exclusive leaks from the upcoming Ahsoka spin-off series. They revealed that while the Rebels sequel was in production, the massive success of The Mandalorian made the series shift direction. Now Ahsoka will basically become the now abandoned Rebel sequel fans had been hoping for. However, all hope is not lost. Just like Star Wars Episode 4, we have a new hope. A shift to live action doesn't mean starting over from scratch, and apparently the Ahsoka series will use scripts from the Rebels sequel. The plot of these centers around the search for Ezra Bridger and Thrawn, who were lost in the Rebels finale. Seeing as Ahsoka was still looking for Thrawn during the time of The Mandalorian Season 2, like I say in that episode, The Jedi, using these scripts in continuation of her story makes perfect sense. Using Ahsoka as a Rebels continuation also fulfills another major want of Star Wars fans, a live-action Sabine Wren. Sabine, a fellow Mandalorian, would slot in perfectly with the rest of the Mandalorians in the Star Wars live-action universe. In fact, there was a lot of speculation that Sasha Banks would be playing her in Season 2, but her role was actually Koska Reeves, a new character. A live-action Sabine would provide yet another Mandalorian to possibly interact with Din Djarin, Bo-Katan, and even Boba Fett, as she helps Ahsoka look for Ezra. While this leak is still unconfirmed, it's worth noting that Kessel Run Transmissions leaked that Lucasfilm was developing 9 new Star Wars series in July, a notion that seemed absolutely mental at the time, but this was confirmed recently during the Disney Investor Day. So just like all leaks, while they should be taken with a pinch of salt and a healthy amount of skepticism, there may be some truth in these leaks that I'm reporting on today. Ultimately, treating the Ahsoka spin-off show as a Rebels successor, or a spiritual successor as the leak refers to it, means that while the narrative can find resolution in the new medium of live action, it also establishes possible tie-ins with the other live action shows such as The Mandalorian, The Book of Boba Fett, and who knows what else Disney is going to give us down the line. It's a way for Disney to finish telling the story of Rebels, but keep the door open for further adventures. After all, that's what Star Wars is about at its best. So I would agree with the article in the sense that it does appear that Rebels is somewhat underrated and nowhere near as popular as what the Clone Wars animated series was. If the Ahsoka show does act as the spiritual successor to Rebels, then I think that we'll see a lot of fans going back to Rebels to nerd up on the backstories of the characters that they're seeing in live action. The Ahsoka show is something that I'm really excited about, especially to see how it's going to tie back in with the Mandalorian and the Mandalorian universe. Also, I'm super excited to see if an Ahsoka and Luke Skywalker meetup is something that we're going to see, whether it's in the Ahsoka show, the Mandalorian, or something else. With Din Djarin having met them both separately, I think it's only a matter of time before we see the son of Anakin and the former apprentice of Anakin meet and do some cool Jedi stuff together. But what about you? If you're excited for this prospect, a meeting between Ahsoka and Luke in The Mandalorian or one of the spin-off shows, then force push that like button and let me know down in the comments below. I look forward to chatting to you all about your theories and speculating on this meetup. But right here on the Star Wars Shreddy YouTube channel, I am uploading Star Wars videos, news, rumours and lore videos daily, just like Mace Windu returning and how Baby Yoda survived Order 66. Go check those out, let me know what you think, and make sure to hit that subscribe button to be notified of these videos and future videos when they drop. Muchos gracias for watching today's video, but until next time, remember that Star Wars ain't no gimmick, it's a lifestyle.